Welcome to the Explainer. So you're looking to get your hands on the smart token on Coreum, right? Well, you've come to exactly the right place. We're about to break down the two official ways you can do it. One that's super simple for beginners and another for the more seasoned crypto vets. It's the big question, isn't it? How do you actually get this token? Well, truth is, there isn't just one single answer. The path you take really depends on your comfort level with the whole crypto space. So today, we're going to look at two completely different approaches to get it done. And I got to emphasize the keyword here, official. We are sticking strictly to the guidance coming directly from the project. Why? Because in crypto, following the official path is your #1 best defense against scams, fakes, and all sorts of other headaches. So think of it like this. You're at a fork in the road. Path 1 on the left, that's the official website. It's the smooth, paved, easy-to-follow route, perfect if you're just starting out. Path 2 on the right, that's going straight to the DEX. That's more of an explorer's trail for folks who know their way around. We'll start with a beginner-friendly one first.
Okay, let's dive into Path 1, heading straight to the official website. We're calling this the guided tour for a good reason. It's really set up to hold your hand through the whole process.
The main takeaway here is just how simple it is. The project itself points this out as the easiest route for anyone new to this. So if you're just dipping your toes into the Coreum ecosystem, this is almost certainly your best bet. All right, let's walk through this step by step. First, and I really can't say this enough, make sure you are on the official site, smartmemetoken.com. Scammers are pros at making fake sites that look real. Once you're there, find the pool link, connect your Coreum-compatible wallet, and from there, it's a pretty standard swap. You just pick a token you own, like Coreum, to trade for Smart. You'll get to review stuff like slippage, which is basically just how much the price can wiggle around before your trade fails. And then you hit confirm. But look, even on this so-called easy path, you've got to stay sharp. Always, and I mean always, double-check that URL. It's also a really good habit to verify the token's contract address to make sure you're not buying a clever fake. And here's a classic mistake. Make sure you have a little bit of extra Coreum in your wallet to cover the transaction fees. You might know them as gas fees. You don't want to get all the way to the end just to have the transaction fail. All right, now let's wander down Path 2, going directly to a DEX, which is a decentralized exchange. This is the explorer's trail because, well, you're navigating a little more on your own here. This path gives you way more direct control, but it kind of assumes you already know the ropes. It's for people who are comfortable with how wallets work, what a DEX is, and what liquidity pools are all about. So the process is a bit more direct here. You'll start with a base token, say Coreum, already sitting in your wallet ready to trade. Then you navigate right to the cruise control DEX and connect your wallet to their platform. From there, you'll find the right trading pair, in this case Smart, paired with whatever you're trading. You make the swap, and then, and this is a super important last step, always go check your wallet to confirm that your new Smart tokens have actually arrived. This is where you have to be extra careful. When you're on a DEX, it's on you to check things like the pool's liquidity. If there's not a lot of money in the pool, a single trade can cause a huge price swing, and you could get a really bad deal. And please, never forget, blockchain transactions are final. There's no undo button. So you double and you triple check every single address before you confirm anything. So we've laid out both paths. Now for the big question, which one is right for you? Let's put them side by side and see. As you can see, the choice really boils down to convenience versus control. Path 1 is all about being easy to use. Your biggest responsibility is just making sure you're on the right website. Path 2, on the other hand, gives you more control, but it also puts more responsibility on your shoulders to understand tricky things like liquidity and to check out the trading pool yourself. So, you gotta ask, how hands-on do you want to be? Okay, listen up. No matter which path you end up choosing, some safety rules are just universal. Think of this as your non-negotiable pre-flight checklist before you make any move. These are the absolute fundamentals. Number 1, be paranoid about verification. Double-check every URL, every contract address. Number 2, understand your costs. Know what the transaction fees are and what the potential slippage is before you confirm, and always have enough Coreum for gas. And finally, number 3, protect your stuff. Always use a secure, trusted wallet. Get these 3 things right, and you'll avoid the most common problems out there. So, there you have it. This explainer has given you the how, the step-by-step mechanics to get the token. But in crypto, the most important question is never how, it's always why. The responsibility to do your own research on the project, understand the risks, and make an informed decision, well, that's all on you. We've shown you the map, but you're the one who has to decide if it's a journey you actually want to take.